I got the monsters again. Guess what? Got me through the fucking day yesterday. I didn't get no points. I got paid. I paid $5 for fucking monsters. 2 monsters for the day. I worked 10 fucking hours. I made it to the fucking day. I didn't drag. And I'm feeling better, but I still not the greatest. My secret weapon when I don't feel it. When I don't feel like working, I feel like shit. It's like, I'm not saying people should drink them every day, but I'm saying like, it's helped me in the past. It helped me yesterday, getting through the workday when I'm fucking sick. I know, you're not supposed to drink it because it's got sugar, but guess what? It fucking helped me, especially yesterday, and I can't believe how much it helped me. I didn't even crash. Like I had fucking energy all day, even to the last fucking thing I did at the end of the day. One of the heaviest fucking things I had to do at the end of the day. Anyway, so I want to talk about AI. And I don't know what the technology is going to be like as like how it interfaces with us, how it plugs in, if we're still going to be mobile, if we're going to be in a pod. I don't fucking know. But this is like what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be plugged into our nervous system. And I think we're still going to be able to be like walking around and living a regular life, but we're going to be able to like switch in and out of like digital reality or reality, and it's going to feel the same because it's going to be attached in your nervous system. The brain implant, that's gonna be, I don't know, man. It's gonna go through your nerves, and they might have like nanobots in your body and shit too. You'll probably have nanobots in your body, kind of like especially for people that have HIV, that can't fight off diseases. Like, that'll help them out a ton because they don't have an immune system. So the nanobots will be an immune system. It'll be an upgrade to your immune system. But this is what I think will happen. Possibly, I don't know. And if it doesn't happen, somebody make a movie out of it. I think in the future, you're going to be able to go into other people's consciousness. I think that you will have limited access to people's consciousness. Just depends on how much like they'll let you have. I think that their personal AI will be able to determine like the private things they don't want people to know about, like the extremely private things. But day-to-day things like me driving to fucking work, like having access to my memories and shit, it'll have access to every single memory I've ever had. So it'll be able to either recreate or go into somebody else's, since everything's gonna be connected, it'll be able to go into somebody else's consciousness, and somebody else's database, go through their memories that are available to the public. And you're gonna be able to find people you if they're still alive. You'll be able to find people, and like the AI, your personal AI, searching through their data will trigger their AI, and then their AI will be like, hey, this person's trying to is going through your stuff. Do you know them? And then you might be able to connect with somebody that you just seen. Maybe somebody had a crush on you. You didn't even know they liked you, and you had that one chance, and it failed. But anyway, you might be able to talk to them again. Present time, But it wouldn't even matter anyway, because you'll be able to take take them and mold the situation to change it into a different reality, the way you wanted it, a cool fucking reality instead of like boring ass fucking reality, into kind of like a movie, man. Like, but it'll have access to your memories for sure, and other people's memories, that you make available. And I think that you'll be able to go into other people's consciousness and live and see like how they lived, see things that they encountered, feel things how they felt. And this is what, now I'm not a psychologist, okay, but you know, people who like harm other people lack empathy. So I think that in the prison system, whatever they have, or some type of, I don't think it's going to be the traditional prison system where you get thrown into a prison. It's a rehabilitation thing. It might be segregated from society, but like, it'll be not just like the rehabilitation we have now is so fucking dumb. Oh, like, it's just all it teaches people is like, what is it? Routine. That's all it does. It doesn't teach people anything. It doesn't. I mean, there's certain things, but it's like volunteer. Like, you know, people have to volunteer to get a high school, like a GED or some shit. I don't fucking know. I've never been in prison. I don't know what it's like now. Fuck, man. That fucked my video up. My alarm was going off. I didn't even know. But what's gonna happen for like if you kill somebody, the AI is going to be able to put you in a digital world, and you're going to be able to be in that person's perspective. And I don't know if it's going to be able to make people empathetic, but it will do an eye for an eye type of thing. Like, so if somebody like did some heinous crime or sexually assaulted, like violently, you know what I'm talking about, what rhymes with grape, they're gonna do that to you. You're gonna know how it felt, in that perspective from that person, and it's probably gonna happen from you. You know what I mean? Like, you doing it to you. Like, and I don't know if it's going to change people's psychology, if it could correct people, but it'll definitely give people that experience of knowing what it felt like to go through what their victim went through. Because all we have now is either you get the death penalty, what there's like usually a lethal injection. People commit heinous crimes against like sometimes, kids, or like just put them through hell, man, before they die. It's like all the suffering and pain, and all they do is just sit in prison for the rest of their life, or they get a lethal injection. That's, I don't know, like, people who sit in prison for the rest of their life, they'll just adapt. So I don't, I know they don't have access to what we have, but some of them do. But it's just like, we're just paying all this money for these people to sit behind bars, and they're not, they're suffering, but it's just, I don't know. And I know they might get beat up, or they might get sexually assaulted, and but they don't go through anything compared to what they did to their victims. But what I'm saying is, like, the technology will be so great that you're going to be able to. You're not going to be able to tell reality from fake. It's not going to be like, I don't think it's like the Matrix where you're like plugged into a chair. It's going to be mobile. It's going to be like implanted into your nervous system. Because we are going to be half cyborgs if we continue this. If we continue the technology advancement. And the stuff I'm talking about is like, I'm not going to be alive. It's going to be, unless we go through like the singularity anytime soon. Like, we have to go through the singularity in the next 10 years for me to be able to see anything represent, like, come close to any of this shit, because it's so far out there. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I was just thinking about the other day. Being able to experience other people's consciousness and some of the things that they have in their life that are available to the public. But it would be cool, like, to be able to go into your memories, or possibly even like to see like a point of view from like people that you have wronged. Like, I would like to do that, like to see how people felt. And I didn't even realize at the time that I hurt them. And that could be like what happens when we pass away, to be able to just go back into your life and experience different things from when we pass away. Not just like how we experienced it, but how other people experienced it. And like, if we would have made a different decision, how things would have changed. Yeah.